Anyway, onto the fight.
The fight, okay.
You blink, you miss it.
Yeah, actually, even at the start, I was blinking a lot, and I missed at least half of it.
It's 40 seconds. Seriously, I think so I went to a local to watch it, and it was a good crowd, and they were all G'd up, and there were these the Yardles, the beer Yardles.
Oh yeah.
They had it there, and they had Conor McGregor stickers on it, and you could tell that people had. It was packed, right? We came there in the Holly Holm fight, so that's the second fight to the main fight. Sorry, the fight precursor to the main fight.
Call it the co-main event.
It was a co-main event. So we went there and we couldn't find a seat. So obviously, you're just asking for trouble coming that late, right?
Yeah, that's standard for Conor McGregor.
That's standard for a McGregor fight. But I guess my thing is that people that had clearly cleared a whole freaking day, meaning that the fight card started at 2 p.m. Australian time to watch it. And they were jovial, there's proper 12, which I had, and which was an amazing whiskey. Connor, if you're watching, subscribe to the link below. So they were jovial and they were ready in 40 seconds. People all over. People were happy, but they were not happy, if that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, if they're waiting all day for the fight and just only
it's like...
Not even a minute.
You're satisfied, but you're not satisfied. You've just tasted steak. And you want more of it. But look, man, what's to analyze there?
What's to analyze is some very quick moves by Conor.
Yep.
As we said in the preview, we thought it was going to be either the first or the second round.
Yeah, I believe we had the second round TKO. So we're first round TKO.
Yeah, so
not far off. Just 5 minutes. 6 minutes.
But it was just incredible the way he just came out of the block.
He looked good.
He looked very good.
He looked fast.
Which is, as I was saying
for
before,
that weight class.
I was saying that it was going up in weight class. How quick will he be? He was very quick.
He was quick. I literally missed the first. So what happens is he comes out with the left and he goes all George Masvidal, right? In that he bull rushes Cowboy and goes for the hit. Yeah. And he missed that was another one.
So it was correct. He missed.
Yeah.
But he got Cerrone in that position where he was down. Then he went for the clinch.
Did he initiate the clinch?
Yes, I think so. Yes. I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, based on the really shitty streams that we saw after. So he initiated the clinch.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to he missed by a mile, country mile. It was a huge miss. You see it on the replay, and you can't.
You actually, a lot of the highlights that have been. I don't know if UFC has released a highlight on their YouTube, but the ones I saw, I couldn't see anything about that.
Yeah, because you actually missed it.
Yeah,
I was having a chat.
The only time we see highlights is the end part of that punch when Cerrone's at the ground and he's ducking it.
Okay, so he goes in for the bull rush. He chucks a Masvidal, but instead of basically trying to knee him on the face, he tries to hit him with his left, right? So he misses by a country mile.
Yeah.
But in that engagement, Cowboy in his shoulder gets hit, right? There is some sort. So we don't know how much damage that inflicted initially, but after that they had sort of a clinch engagement, right? So when they were there, I was like, bingo, this is where Cowboy wants it, right? In the clinch, just dirty, negating these rangy attacks that Conor. I'm like, this is perfect. And then he does one of these things. This is struggling.
You reckon that's pre-planned? I reckon that was pre-planned. He knew he was going to get in the clinch, and then he was just going to. He did shoulders that day.
He's dealt. But hold up. So I have not seen that technique used a lot. And usually when you see it against the cage. So it's almost So it's your standard clinch is, unless you're trying to do a Muay Thai clinch where you're holding someone's neck and engaging, knee to head. It's dirty boxing. It's against the cage. And I've seen John Jones do that. But the action... See, what's interesting is why this worked really effective for him is because he was the shorter fighter.
Yes, actually, true.
And because this is Holly Holm. This is how you hug a guy. This is how you hug correctly. Oh. You know what? He probably saw the Holly Holm fight and was like, "I teach you how to fight."
I was like, well, what the fuck's she doing? What the fuck?
No, okay, now hold up. So it really was effective because apparently he popped Cowboy's nose off the back of that. So he went from up to down, and
he was rattled. He was rattled.
He really went for it.
He was rattled.
So reports say that Cowboy got a broken nose out of that.
Damn.
So here's the interesting thing about Cowboy. Have you seen the photo of the last fight that he had against Tony Ferguson?
No, actually.
Cowboy Eye versus Tony Ferguson. Look at that thing. That's a thing of beauty.
Oh. God damn, look at that.
That's beautiful. He must have a really good plastic surgeon.
Yeah.
So basically, Tony popped his eye.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't pop his eye, but see, and here's the thing about Cowboy, right?
Yeah.
He has fought that many times. He has got a lot of scar tissue around here.
Yeah.
So if you broke his nose off that's not to discount how much energy and force was, initiated or brought out of that as an action of a movement. It's not necessarily a movement that you'd think would break a nose.
No.
But it's a combination of, there was a lot of mean intentions in that, right? There was a lot of force exerted there. But also, Cowboys just has a lot of mileage on his face. So if you have scar tissue there, you don't need a lot to get it there, right? So one would assume that over the course of, he had 11 fights last year?
Yeah.
11 fights. Fuck. 11 fucking fights. Like there's so much scar. Like maybe you touch the guy and you know what I mean?
Well, it did take Conor three
good rattles of the cage, right? 3 good
rattles of that to really get him rattled. He was actually...
He did. He
was very rattled.
He staggered backwards,
right? He staggered back and he was just rattled. He looked it.
Then from there, the head kick.
That is a beautiful head kick.
Bellissimo.
Mate, that is... I was watching that on replay over and over again. That is one of the best head kicks I've seen in a while.
All right, man, you need to calm down.
It is, man. I haven't because normally you see
until he sponsors actual proper 12. You don't have
no, you haven't seen many head kicks that land in a long time.
Yeah.
Because fighters block it, but the fact that Cerrone was a bit rattled and he was a bit off, he wasn't. He didn't know where his perceptions were. Then he just hits him with
perfect timing.
Perfect timing as well.
I think
that's what I liked more about the kick is that the fact that Conor had the instinct.
To throw it
at that point because he could see in that it was 1 or 2 seconds he could see Cerrone was rattled, so he just went for it.
He went for it, and to be honest, when it comes to the choice of armory and the choice of weapons. It was the kick. It wasn't the left that was required. Then he executed it to perfection. I just think it's ironic, and it's been stated, and it'll be overstated again, that Cerrone's actually finish him.
Yeah,
is the head kick.
Is the head kick?
And he head kicked him out.
That's what actually Conor even said. I don't know if you heard it in the post fight interview with Rogan. He was saying that. Cerrone has, I think, was it 10 or 12 head kicks?
He's got a lot of head kicks.
And, it was so great that I got to, hit him with one.
Yeah. I mean, you can't even script that, right?
Yeah, you can't.
But speaking of scripting, rigged?
I've been hearing a lot of this.
Because prior to the fight, there was actually rumors spread by yours truly. No. You heard on the internet that potentially Cerrone was going to throw this fight.
Yeah, because him and Dana White are good buddies.
Think of financial. I don't know, but financially,
makes sense for him, dude.
It makes sense for the UFC.
Yeah, it does.
So that's
their boy. That's their golden boy, man.
Boy, here's the disclosed pay packet, by the way, right? Yeah. And this I'm quoting Brett Okamoto, ESPN. So sue him if these are freaking wrong, right?
Sue us. We just started.
No money, mate. Until YouTube starts giving us some cash, there's no money in the coffin. Can't even afford for proper 12. So 2 to 3 mil for Conor. 200K, mate. Look at the disparity for Cowboy. And this could be wrong. 200K for Cowboy.
Yeah.
And if he wins, he gets another 200K. And as a result, 200K, right?
Yeah.
Look at the disparity in the pay packet.
That's a lot. So there had to be some money thrown.
Hold up. Uncle Dana. So what if Uncle Dana goes, yo, Cowboy? He's like, yo, what up? He's like, if I were to give you, another 500K at the bottom of the table.
How can you say no to that?
How can you say no to that?
Well, you can't say no if you're really integrity and all that.
He's a fighter, man.
He's a fighter at the end of the day.
This is his biggest payday, by the way. This is probably going to be the apex of his career.
Yeah. In
terms of all eyes on.
And if you
shout
saw
out to Tupac.
You saw the end of the fight. Cowboy was sort of, the way he was talking was like, he was sort of giving like his retirement speech. Like, it's so weird.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, thank you everyone for coming out. Like, thank you.
Stephen A. Smith actually asked him this, and mate, the ESPN still got to figure out all that shit, and that's why they're hiring like former fighters in Bisping and Chael Sonnen because their main commentators, Michael Kellerman and Steve. You heard Stephen A. Smith, right? Yeah. They're really articulate. So Michael Kellerman is from the boxing days, so he really knows that sport back to forth, right? Yeah. Stephen A. is a basketball NFL guy, so they've got that covered. But the UFC, they're really out of their depth. So basically, in the one interview, Stephen A. asked Cowboy if this was his final hurrah, and Cowboy kind of got shitty about that. Yeah, it was. So anyway, I guess the short of it is, I mean, two thoughts, right? One is he didn't even land a freaking punch, man. Not even one. He just like he like, you know what I mean?
The thing is, it happens.
It did happen so quick.
That's why I'm saying it's not because it just happened so quickly. It just took him by surprise, I think.
It did, and we touched in the fight preview that he's a notoriously slow starter.
Yeah.
So it lines up. Yeah. And then the other thought is like, mate, if you're going to arrange your rig, mate, you tell the guy, don't bloody kick me in the face and rearrange my... Like, there are easier ways to do this, man. Like, you know what I mean?
His face got pretty fucked up. If it was a rig...
If that was a rig...
He got fucked up.
If that was rigged...
I'll be pissed.
I'd be, a cowboy. I'd be like, listen, Dana.
Mate,
Uncle Dana.
If he got 500K, let's say... Extra 500K.
I mean,
you probably have to spend 200 of that on
1/3 of that is going to go to my plastic. Why has Cerrone got an Irish accent?
I don't.
So anyway, look, there were murmurings that it was rigged, but you got to give it a Conor, right? Like what else can you ask? You wanted a longer fight. Everyone wanted that. You wanted to really test. You really wanted to see what he was. Yeah. But in the end of the day, he came out guns a blazing. Yeah. The quicker fighter. He took care of business. And if the scripts were reversed, you'd be saying, "Wow, Cowboy Cerrone." Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, it's unfortunate.
I think it was a shock to everyone how quick came out. Because I was just like, I don't think, because even I said he would try to feel it out for one round.
Of course, yeah.
Because it is coming back after
a
couple of years. Like, he'll feel it out for one round.
Stakes are high, so why wouldn't you, right? Yeah. It's a 5-round fight.
But just like the first second he's doing something, like I was just, whoa, what the hell? Like, it was very shocking.